everybody a welcome in. I have an update in the Crystal Rogers case, and with that, let's get into it. Let's get into this update on Stephen Lawson and his son Joseph Lawson. They were both in court last week. So first, let's talk about Stephen Lawson's court date. They're asking for a bond reduction. We know Brooks Houck was denied the bond reduction, and his bail still sits at $10 million, a cash bond. Stephen Lawson's bond was dropped from $500,000 to $250,000 on January 7th, 2024. Let's jump into Joseph Lawson, the son of Stephen, who called his father the night Crystal went missing and asked for a ride home. He was broken down on the bluegrass, the same highway that they found Crystal Rogers' car, phone, purse, keys, and Joseph Lawson's spare tire on her car. He was in court via Zoom, but his bond reduction hearing was pushed back until February 8th, 2024, the same as Brooks and his father, Stephen. I'm starting to think that they pushed back Joseph Lawson's and Brooks Houck's court date until February 8th of 2024 because of the gun that was allegedly used to kill Crystal Rogers' father, Tommy Ballard. They're waiting for the FBI examination to come back. But let's listen to what the prosecutor says regarding the gun.
For the first time, we hear who investigators believe killed Tommy Ballard. Special Prosecutor Shane Young saying they are currently testing a gun that belonged to Nick Houck.
We're investigating the murder of Tommy Ballard that could potentially be related to this case. We are waiting for testing to come back on the firearm we believe was used to murder Tommy Ballard, a firearm that we purchased from Nicholas Houck, who was using a fake name when he sold the rifle.
The prosecutor going into detail about why he believes it will be a match.
We know it's the same caliber. There's 5 criteria that they're looking at, and so far it's matched 4 of the 5 criteria.
So that is where Nick Houck comes in. When I actually found out that it was an undercover agent that bought the gun from Nick, who used a fictitious name, I mean, it's just mind-blowing that all of this information the FBI, the Kentucky State Police had, and they're not releasing what broke the camel's back to make the 3 arrests of Stephen, Joseph, and Brooks Houck. I actually hope that this trial is going to be sooner than later. They're at least saying that the trial might not even start until 2025. I am not sure if I am going to be able to wait that long.
Be there in person.
What's it going to be like to look at him, to look him in the eyes when he's in this courtroom?
I don't want to say. It'd be rough, I'll tell you. If I could get close to him, there would be the law hold me back. Anything I can say.
Steve Lawson is one of 3 men charged in this case, along with his son, Joseph Lawson, and his former employer, Brooks Houck. Lawson's attorney insists his client doesn't know anything about how Crystal Rogers died, saying his only connection to the case is his connection to Crystal's car, which was abandoned on the Bluegrass Parkway days after she went missing. Her keys, phone, and purse inside.
He received a phone call from his son that he broke down. He went out there and picked him up, and there was a flat tire. Picked his son up, drove back to Nelson County.
Another lingering question here, immunity. Lawson's attorney says he has documents proving his client made a deal with police.
For his testimony, for his cooperation, for the times that he has been at Post 4 with me and without me for the greater part of a year. He was offered immunity, and we're going to stand on that.
The Ballard family believes Steve Lawson knows more than his lawyer is letting on.
I think he was involved 100% from day one.
And they don't think he'll be the last arrest.
As long as they get 3 more, we don't care how long it takes.
In an investigation that's already lasted 8 years, the family says answers would be well worth the wait.
For the second day in a row, one of the men charged in Crystal Rogers' murder was scheduled to appear in a Nelson County courtroom.
But a bond reduction hearing for Joseph Lawson didn't happen today as planned. Wave News reporter Sean Bowdy explains why.
Joseph Lawson was not in court today. He appeared via Zoom, which really caused a hiccup. All attorneys involved in the case decided they wanted to make sure he was in person before they took care of a few of the things they wanted to take care of. Lawson is charged with complicity to murder, along with his father, Steve Lawson. Brooks Houck is the third person charged, Crystal Rogers' then boyfriend. He's charged with murder. Joseph Lawson is accused of having the responsibility to get rid of Rogers' car. It was his own father's attorney who says Steve Lawson picked up Joseph Lawson when that car got a flat tire. Lawson, who appeared via Zoom, was moved to the state reformatory in Oldham County, and lawyers said they didn't want to address bond or a trial date until he was in person. So they pushed the hearing from today until next month. Lawson's attorney decided not to talk to reporters today when we asked them. Lawson is due back in court on February 8th. That's the same day we expect to hear from his father, Steve Lawson, and Brooks Houck, both expected to be in court as well. In Nelson County, Sean Bowdy, Wave News.
Unless there is an update between now and February 8th of 2024, when Brooks Houck and Joseph Lawson are back in court, this will probably be the last update for a while. Unless, of course, Nick Houck gets arrested and anything else big jumps out. Drop your comment. And with that, it is a wrap. Everybody, thank you for coming in. Please make sure you click that like, the subscribe, and the bell for notifications so you do not miss the next time we drop a video and or go live. Everybody have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.